Hi, I am Joe Drum. Then I would like to deliver a column on individual and society responsibility to national and youth development. I have had opportunity to have this grounds to do this as a result of what we can do as the individuals to help our society get out of their problems. You know, we've had people come in the past, people come and go, but we all hold this great responsibility to make sure that we don't hurt people with our feelings and with our own greed. People have had this opportunity way back in the past to make things happen. You know, there's a word that says that do not give to him that give. Or one might have heard that it will say to you that if someone asks you to do this, don't do that. Or if someone strikes you, don't strike them back. But the word of God, in which we know with religion, tradition, and culture as is concerned, we know that it is expected of each and every person. And when it says that if someone strikes you on the right cheek, don't strike him back, but turn to him the other also. And if someone will sue you and take your coat, give to him your cloak as well. And if you might have heard that it was said to you that love your neighbors and love those who love you, and then hate those who hate you. But it is expected and it was said unto us that we should give to him who gives or who begs from us, and him who borrows from us we should not refuse. So it is a great thing that we hold right now. Myself as a journalism student, I am looking forward in the future that wherever I'll be, I'll use my name and popularity to help people gather their situations and also be the best wherever they are. When we go on the streets, we see people along the streets. We see people slipping under bridges. We see people who have got so bad situations that they can't get themselves out. But it is expected of us as communication people to do the best and to also get people out of wherever they are that is not uncomfortable for them. We are here, and then it is also responsibility to be the best in every situation that we find ourselves. You know, sometimes I feel, and then I am very conscious about what we have right here, what we are here right now, and what we will be in the future. Because development is really concerned, and with development is what we're looking forward to have in the future, and it's what we are gradually transcending over procedurally and then gradually. We look forward to see people work out their problems. We look forward to have people be in situations that they can be proud and they can even have a smile. Many people ain't got food to eat. Many ain't got water to drink. Many are in damn scary situations that they cannot get themselves out. But what is our duty as people and as individuals or as state, non-governmental organizations and government itself, that it is so also responsibility to look to these people, get them out of where they are, where the problems are, and then get them out. When it comes to communication, as me being the fourth estate of society, there is aside the legislature, the judiciary, and then the executive. We as communication people need to go in depth into situations and then reveal the problems of people to get them out here for people who are in the position to grant solutions or grant support and contribution to these people to get them out. We're here right, and once again that we can die in a moment. So as people, and as an individual like me, someday when I get out of school or someday when I graduate out of school, I would like to make sure that I go in depth to the situations of people. I would like to go out to places where we got into development. I would like to go to the poor, go to the ordinary people, go to where people ain't getting nothing, and then get these situations out. I would like to lay down all resources that I got. I would like to lay down all resources that I have in my power. I would like to lay down my life and everything, making sure that give people the best and most suitable and satisfactory life that they deserve. We are here once again, and then I would like to lay down all that I got in this life to make sure that I put people in the right position. God don't care about the people you hate. God don't care about the people, if you're a boxer, the people you beat. God don't care about if you're an entrepreneur, the number of customers you got. God don't care about the people that even you meet each and every day. But God cares about the people that we touch with our resource. God cares about what we do with our lives and how we impact the lives of other people who ain't got the position and that opportunity that we have as individuals. So as a state and as individuals, we hold this great opportunity as we possess life each and every day, as the great maker may have given us, to impact lives and to give the best to people. I have walked in places where I'm in traffic or in a bus, see people riding in their buses and they're riding the luxurious and the good cars. And then people, little children come around and in the back the doors and they say, young man, can we get a one city for a drink or for food? You know, we just roll up the glass. But I said to myself, what it is all after it all, when we got all that we have and then we don't give it back to people. It is very necessary that we look back wherever we came from, whether we came from poverty or we came from riches. It is good that with whatever we have, we lay it back and then we help society. So it is our individual responsibility and as a national priority to get people out of their bad and then evil situations. Poverty is what's running us down. But if we can join hands, both government, non-government, you know, the communication agencies and all those that can network with us, for us to combine forces and combine resources and start the great and the real work towards pushing people out of their situation, pushing people out of poverty, pushing people out of that stage and that class of life they are. I think we can make it better in the great society. Because when we're looking up to development, then we know that we can have development. You know, somebody can ask there, yo, if we didn't come into existence just by ourselves, and then we didn't make money ourselves, and then we didn't do all that we have right here all by ourselves, then it means that we can also give back because we're just trustees. I believe I'm a trustee, and I believe somebody else can also be a trustee. If you're a trustee, then you know that what you have is not yours. But whatever power and authority you have with that resource, you can also push it back and help people. You know, I've been to places where we see young people ain't got no future, ain't got no hope, that they're gonna be somewhere someday. You know, they got no school, they got no work. All they know is that they go out there on labor to go carry stuff for people, and then they get it's a few seats to get themselves out. But what is it all? After the end of all that we have right here, it turns out to be social fights. You know, the people who see smoking, they ain't got nothing to do. The people who see pushing trucks on the street, the people who see sleeping on the streets, the people that we see so bad that we can't even get close to. These are the same people that can get up out of their problems and then be somebody. If only we can give a little help and then give a little push. So I'm advocating and I'm advising and I'm saying that I will stand and I'm ready to stand after school to do my best to help young people get out of their troubles, young people get out of their comfort zone and to step up and do something good for themselves, and it also enforce and help governments and also assist government in getting to know and then publishing and circulating and then distributing new sources concerning and the developing areas and under the developing people so that they can also get a voice heard and known to the nation and why get development to wherever it is necessary for us to be. So I stand here and I'll say that I would like to be somebody, I would like to be an ambassador, and I would like to be a great person in doing this and instigating this force to help people out of their situation, to help people get out of their troubles, to help people also get the voice heard as a communication and as a student of journalism. I want to stay in this and I want to press to this, that this is what we're going to do. No, the average person is going to live like 100 years, or let's say 75 years. But for you to say, for example, if you're too lucky to live to be, let's say, 150, then you're too blessed. So whatever you have right now, it is what we can hold on to, and then it's what we can do to propagate a life, to help improve a life. This is what the people in the world needs. These are the people that live on the street needs. This is what the people that live under developing areas needs. That's what we want to give to people. And that's what we all need to pledge. That whatever resource we have, we got to give to people. And we got to help people get out of their troubles. It is what we have. And that's what we're going to get tomorrow. If we should have this opportunity to be the best. I would like to think also of the fact that God gave life to everybody. And if there is hell or there is heaven, I'd like to see it. And I'd love to see heaven someday. If there is a heaven and if there's an earth, I would like to see that too. Because we don't live here for long. I walk and I sleep, and then I ride in buses and I ride in my own car or whatever. But I tell you that life doesn't inform nobody. Death doesn't inform nobody. So conscious that someday I am going to die, that it tells me that I got to do a lot. I got to give my best to people. I got to stand up and then help people. That people that are lying on the bridge, they're the people that are so down, the people that got no clothes to wear, the people that ain't got no food, no water to drink. Such people, with the little you have, we give to such people. So that if there is a heaven, if there is what we have, then we have hope for a good life, then we got to get it someday if God should come. And His own word tells us that do not resist him who gives or who begs from you, and do not also refuse him who will borrow from you. It is a great command that we all can hold on to, irrespective of whatever religion, whatever tradition, or whatever principle or philosophies we have. We got to put ourselves in the places of such poor people and eradicate poverty in our society. Putting it all and coming to it all at the end of the day, I would like to be this and I would like to do this to the glory of our nation. And doing this, I know as an ambassador, as an aspiring communication student, as somebody who hopes to be in this position to help society, it will be, and then forces can also be joined towards, and then we all can join our hands and resources to make sure that our society, our nation becomes the best wherever we find ourselves. We can all eradicate poverty. We can all push away underdevelopment. We all can push away all the troubles that is burdening mankind. And in our society, what withdrawing, what's delaying development. We all can join forces and then hold one hand. As a nation, we can put up all that we have with all our strength and with all our might to make sure that we help our brothers, that we help everybody who's got this, and then we all going to do the same that is accepted and already that we have already not set aside doing it yet. It is this that we have, and this is what we're going to have forever. So let's hope up and then do this. This is what I pledge for, and I know you're going to pledge for the same thing. To God be the glory.